Dan an siúr go raibh scat agus a champánig méthe as rairc, agus dúmpi siad de dró na bonáite, 700 míle watha. Bheadh ortha go huile mhíle hiúil, agus bhreatha methe bheithin an na stóid bhí bhí an seos an súd feadh an bhealaigh a shrisint. Bíad William Lashley agus an tifigeach Teddy Evans de champánig a bhí a Crean an trosa.
These three men had already marched 750 miles. We know that their diet, by today's standards, was hopelessly inadequate. They weren't eating enough, they weren't getting enough vitamins, and even worse, they were dehydrated. It's one of the great curses of polar exploration is that you need to drink lots. But to drink lots, you need to melt the ice and you need to carry fuel. They didn't have enough fuel to make a cup of tea when they wanted one. It was as simple as that.
Níor raibh am le spáráileacha, agus níor bhíon chabhar don dúr, cárs le náin a ceapach le haig ceathar a bheith a haringteacha. Bhí tróimsú har a bheith táchtach an airmhá áil-mhór, agus bhí siad de brathair ling seoir na meile, Teddy Evans. Ach tar éis strachailt an uas air frá Beardmore, bhí Evans ag éirí níos luige in aigil lé.
He was so weak he couldn't even stand up. From the knees downwards he was black and blue, his teeth were all loose. He felt sick and ill. He thought he was going to die.
Bégan de Crean agus Lashley, Evans a chuir an gáis le náin, agus é a Harrington in díag gur feith 6 lá. Go dtí go ráidir héin ar ucht titme. Crocodar a bobble agus chuidir Evans isteachar. I ráidir an ná é a Harrington is fuide.
I remember my father telling me Crean burst into tears, and he said he could feel his hot tears on his, sort of soaking his face. And Lashley said, "Look here, Crean, this isn't the time to make a scene," as he put it.
Bhí an siúracha bhruach an altar. Bhí Evans a fáil bháis. Bhí a gcuid bí a caite. Bhí siad fós 35 mhíle an monáid.
Fuiérig dúirt Evans leo, thug sé ordú dóibh, é ágant an sin agus iad héin a choáilt. Dúiltíidir an tuirdú sin a ghlacha, agus dúirt Evans é héin gur bé sin an tain ordú riamh a thug sé do bharnéalach nar glachú leis.
Dí raibh mór an ráhacha. Bheadh ar gcuine bhainneacha fannacht agus aire thuirt Evans. Agus an duine eile, tar éis do 1,600 míle slí a bheith siúlta hanige, trasna Antarctica. Bheadh ar inis defriú leis go dtí an bhanáid. Tros a thógach 4 lá ar an gnáth lí, agus gan mála colata ná fosca in isige. Sé Tom Crean a dhéanach an trosa.
An chiad uair I léis Mariala sin, hepas gomisiach mo chrú. Dar éis an méid cruatain agus na cníalacha scéirdúla féinar I bríomhar, agus an méid a bhí déantaige, agus an son le rá hens. Feig bás, nó téad agus feig cabhair.
An sneachta go donna, bhí stirrmaid teachta isteach, níor a bí ar bé ag Crean seachas 3 brisce agus písa seach láide. Stop sé le bhealach agus dis sé cúpla brisce, agus an sin a raig leis a ríist. Tréachta, stúcha leis an ocras, gan néal colata feite gé, ach an tuiscint gé gcónaí go raibh Evans a fáil bháis sa phobal taobh hirdé.
Ba cum a frin corp, ba cum a frin spread, hí an toil in nuachtar, the insha an agnasos. This man will not die.
Ocht nuair a dhéag in a dhé sin, bhí Tom Crean sa bhanáid ar a gcósta. Ar a buinte sin, dimig cárs le náin agus madarí chun Lashley agus Evans a thátháil. Ar íon ar éigean a tháinig siad slán.
If he'd spent more than 18 hours doing that 36 miles, which is very tough going, he would have died and the other two would have died because a big blizzard came along which would have wiped them out about 2 hours after he made it to the base.
Tom Crean's solo march is without question the greatest feat of individual heroism in the whole polar exploration history, both in Antarctica and the Arctic North. There's absolutely no question about that at all.
If Tom Crean had failed, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you, or wouldn't have existed.
Ní fistaine kunna sa gairig le sé dhéanamh ach dhéan. Le ráibhrisca agus piece of chocolate.
Tar éis an trais éachtaigh sin agus bethe Evans a Haváil, Tom Crean go bhfuilteach Scott. Chuaigh 16 agus míon a hart, ach ní a bhéon rian den bheithel a chuaigh don bhol.
Tris sé bhí chuig buin tarthála amach ar an deach éire, agus Scott agus a compánig á lurag acu. Láin í lé leis na madraí agus na sleánáin agus ag fear amach géirí finis go hééis éige na áilt. Hagad is stór bí agus dhéanana dí sireachta áilteach ar bhain Scott amach an stór bí se agus an nó níor bhain agus cuidir píos níos foiide.
Ach an sin, beag nach blian tar éis dóibh Scott a éiscint. Cnochas rud éigen, cúpla míle ón áit ar stór mór bí an.
Deirtear gur beidh Crean a thug faoi deara gur slat go hééis éige na mu ar an éire rud éigen a bhí eisteach agus carnán sneachta in aice leis.
It was Tom Crean that folded back the canvas of the tent, and there was Scott lying with his diary in his hand.
Dinis díalann Scott an scíal. Léirigh rollaí róitas go náin, na fir chríomhrichte ag an moll, neici le pobl folamh ar a raibh bratach na hirúa. Chail Scott an rás agus fuabás ar an mealach a bhaile, in ireacht cúpla míle de lábha thar hála.
They all died before Scott, and he had the diary in his hand and the pencil, and he wrote the last line in it. I think it was, "For God's sake, look after our people." And the diary fell out of his hand and the pencil, and my dad found him dead, but no cover on himself.